Welcome back to Alien Restomod. The Jeep needs a lot of TLC. Today, remember the other day we looked under there and the engine mount looked like crap? Well, I ordered some Daystar motor mounts, and my Jeep fits into that category. 8401 Jeep Cherokee 4.0. These are all the instructions. Should be a piece of cake, but knowing me, it's going to take 5 times as long and really hard. So here it is. Got 2 polyurethane, I guess bushings, or I don't know. You got to shove those in there, and then you got to get the sleeve in there. I guess it's called a sleeve. Here, hang on a minute. All right, there's one together. The polyurethane bushings, they're a little tight, which they should be going in. So sleeve, same thing. It's a little tight going in because it's compressed a little bit now. But that's what they're supposed to look like. I was thinking of painting it, but I decided not to. By the way, there's the part number, or maybe not. The part number is KJ01004 motor mounts. And I got these through Jeep Essentials Quadratec online. I got to put the other one together, and we'll go ahead and gather up some tools and get started. So we're at the vehicle, and I got all the tools I need, pretty sure. First thing we're going to do is make sure we have enough room. And to do that, we need to take out the air box, air filter, this little arm right here. This just clips off. Should be able to pull right out, and then take the air filter out, and then we'll have room to see and look at the motor mount. So let's get started with that. The bolts on this side are 18. The nut over here is 18. So those will probably give you the most trouble. I think this one's 15. That's correct. 15 millimeter. These on the outside, those are 18. So we're going to go ahead and loosen that up now. And I'm pretty sure there's a bolt on the underneath. So we'll have to wait and see. All right, actually probably be a nut. All right, it's going to be hard to get in there. Let me go ahead and loosen those up on the outside with the 18 millimeter. All right, I can get my finger in there. That bolt, and that nut are loose. You might have to use PB Blast. I had to use PB Blast to get that loose. It was pretty tight. As you can see, there's no red polyurethane on this side, and there's red over there. This one's really bad. Anyways, right now these are loose, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a little pressure on the engine oil pan with a block of wood with the jack, and lift the pressure off of these bolts so we can get this out easier. All right, I got positive pressure on the oil pan with a block of wood so it's evenly distributed, so you don't poke a hole in your oil pan. We can go ahead and take out the rest of the bolts safely, I hope. All right, remember there's a bolt underneath, so we're going to get that real quick. All right, there's the bolt, the nut right there. Let me go ahead and take that off. Hey, sorry about the lighting, but I need both hands. So here's the old one. See how it's all crushed out and mangled? Well, I know why that happened is because I didn't do something to the piece that this attaches to. Here's the mount. Mounts against the wall, and then it'll attach to these 2 arms right here. It'll slide in between there. Well, for that to work, you got to cut these back because the rubber or the polyurethane is going to be rubbing against that and everything. And on the other side, you can't see it. Sorry again for the lighting. Right there. That's a little better. Anyways, so I'm going to grind these off and then we'll be able to put it back on. Not that one, the new one. All right, all ground down and the new one just slides right in there. It'll work out perfect. It's not going to bind up or anything. Some of you have already probably noticed, I did a while ago, after I bought these, I could have just bought the polyurethane bushings and just changed out that and saved a lot of money because these run about $100 there. So, lessons learned the hard way. But it's going to get fixed. Life will be better and we'll move on. That looks terrible. First thing I'm going to do is put this metal plate back on. If I said anything else, but I think I said these are 15 millimeter. These are actually 14 millimeter bolts. There's 3 of them. And there they are. Anyways, I'm going to go underneath. I'll put that in and I'll be right back. As you can see, the bracket's in. It's nice and smooth, no jagged edges. So we can go ahead and mount. We can go ahead and install this bad boy. Now, because you got the stand off, or the engine mount off, the engine has shifted because this bolt isn't going straight in. So we got to figure out how we're going to do that. It was a little bit of a struggle to get this bolt in because you had to line everything up. And the key to that was to make sure this is loose and the other bolt underneath is loose as well. And then you can manipulate this back and forth and up and down a little bit. But you have to manipulate your jack the engine up it and let it down. Looks good. Hopefully it'll last a long time. I think it will last a long time because I shaved down those parts, or these little arms. All right, let's go on the other side. Passenger side, as you see, it should be straightforward. I don't think I have to modify the bracket or anything. These don't look chewed up, so they probably slide right in. Hopefully. Remember, these are 18. That is 15, and the bottom one is 15 as well. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen all these up and pull it out. I don't think I can get my camera in here. There's so much in the way, but I'll be right back. Okay, all the bolts are out. They actually came out really easy. Before you jack up the engine, go ahead and loosen everything up. I'd actually take off this bolt and the bolt underneath, which are 15 millimeter, and this one, the bolt going through is 18, and the nut on the end is 18. But I took that one off and the one underneath, and I jacked the engine up and took off this bolt, or a nut, and then the bolt slid right through. It was very easy. Very surprised. So it should come right out. And there it is. All right, that one looks actually good. All right, again, no modifications. We're just going to stick it in and bolt it right back up. Okay, everything's tightened down. When I say tightened down, that means if you have it up on stands or a jack or anything like that, go ahead and put it down on the ground before you do the final tightening. It's just something that somebody told me a long time ago, and I always do it. But there's the new one right. Oh, that's a filter. There's a new one right there, and the new one there. I have to put the air box in, then I'm going to go on a test drive, and when I get back, I'll let you know. All right, this is a day later. Test drive went awesome. I did feel a little different. There's not a lot of vibration now, but there's still some vibration. So, you know, one thing is not going to stop all the unnecessary vibration in your vehicle. You're going to have to research and find out all those little spots and correct them, which I'm doing. And this was obviously a major one that is corrected right now. I put on the Daystar, Truck and Jeeper Accessories. There's the part number, and it's for 8401 Cherokee 4.0. But that's all I have for right now. Thank you again for watching Alien Rust Mod, and I'll see you next time. Later.